Have you ever felt like you're being watched? Like there was someone staring at you from the window of a neighboring house? Or a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows of your own bedroom? Well, that primal fear is what Dave Franco tries to explore in his directorial debut, The Rental. What's up, everyone? Michael Abayomi here, and today I'll be sharing my thoughts on the recently released horror film, The Rental. The Rental tells the story of two couples that rent an idyllic vacation home for a weekend getaway. Located in the middle of nowhere, the house appears to be just what the close-knit friends needed, an escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. So the group leaves in search of that escape and get there to find the house is everything the Airbnb listing claimed it to be. The one thing that was left off the listing, though, was any mention of his creepy caretaker. Aside from his openly racist treatment of one of the group's members, Mina Muhammadi, he does very little to mask his disdain for the group as a whole. But they came there to have a good time, so of course they weren't going to let his attitude ruin their weekend plans. Except it's not all sunshine and roses between the members of the group itself. First there is Josh, Mina's boyfriend, who is fearful of having her walk out on him someday. Then we have Charlie, his older brother and Mina's business partner, whose closeness to Mina is a bit of a sore spot for both Josh and his wife, Michelle. It is clear that there are unspoken truths between the friends, and it is only a matter of time before they start to unravel. As far as directorial debuts go, The Rental is a solid effort from Dave Franco, who clearly has a lot of love for slasher movies. As such, his film serves as a sort of homage to that particular subgenre of horror, with its similarities to movies like Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. If only it had been more clear with its intentions from the onset, then maybe its execution wouldn't have felt as muddled. The Rental is far from perfect. It has some tonal shifts that make it hard to label it a proper horror film. It is closer to a relationship drama, with its focus on the slowly building tensions between its four protagonists. But when the tensions eventually boil over, it is not in the way that we'd been led to believe that they would. And unfortunately, that bait and switch doesn't happen until the movie's third act. And unlike a typical Quentin Tarantino movie that follows the same formula, the movie doesn't have nearly enough foreshadowing to make its eventual shift feel like any kind of payoff. Its writing also doesn't quite hit those same lofty heights that keeps Tarantino fans hanging on every word and spoken line of dialogue. Negatives aside, The Rental still marks a promising debut from a director that is still clearly honing his craft. So it is only a matter of time before he follows his brother's footsteps and churns out his own masterpiece. And I am more than willing to see how long it takes for him to get there. Overall, I'll give The Rental a 6 out of 10. It is definitely worth checking out, but make sure you keep your expectations tempered to avoid disappointment, especially if you're a straight-up horror fan. Anyways, those are my thoughts about the movie. Have you had a chance to see it, or do you plan on watching it anytime soon? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you'd like to see more reviews like this one, then make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications turned on. But until next time, this is Michael signing off.